like a rake,
Hi YouTube.
fire, and a floating.
Let me just turn this down. I've got
Which is pretty cool.
Cumbrian Lad on the telly. Just turn him down. Sorry, Paul.
Wild camper. Yes, mate. Nice to see you.
Okay, so just been to Turkey for a couple of weeks, and on my way out to Turkey, I did a quick video of a £4.55, I think, hammock, and I cooked a brew while I was putting the hammock up, and I got a couple of comments, and somebody in work asked me the same question as well. What was you cooking with? What was that? Because I lit something and it was like a tin. So I'm going to show you. Okay, here we go. Show you the contents of what we need. First of all, I'll show you what they are. So when I was doing the hammock video, I cooked myself a brew on the forest floor, and this is basically what I used. One of them and just an empty tin, like you can see there, with a couple of holes drilled out of it. So you can see that's got wax in it, some kind of wax, and it's also got kitchen towel, just this kind of stuff. Or you can use cardboard. I'll show you the cardboard one later. And I always leave a little piece, just like a candle really, a little piece hanging out. There you go, you can see it there. So that's what we're making, and this is what we need. So I always have a couple of these knocking about, different sizes. There's no rules as to the size. You don't need a normal toilet roll holder. So this size is a normal toilet roll holder, and you can make 2 out of one of them. That'll burn for about 20 minutes. I have probably half a dozen of them in my bag at all times, and that'll easily make you a brew. Cost nothing, virtually nothing at all. And then I also make a couple of these. I might show you this at the end of this video. This is just a tuna tin with the top taken off, no drilling needed with that. So what that is I roll some cardboard up. Literally, it could be these things, or just a cardboard box. Roll some up, cut it to that depth, roll it up as tight as I can, pour some melted wax on it, and that's it. You can use that. You can put it in something to cook your dinner, or just in a fire pit to get the fire started. Why use them? The beauty of these are they light when it's wet. It can be absolutely having it down. That'll light and that'll burn for 40-45 minutes, no matter what. So that's a good option. Tins. So there's 2 tins. Both look the same. One of them's got the bottom on, one hasn't. You can do either, it doesn't matter. The only bonus with this one without the bottom in is, if you can see that, let me move all this. I can light that now and then just drop that on top. No need for any messing. You can even push it down into the ground to make it more stable. This one, obviously, I can't just drop it on top, so you need to put it down, drop this inside, and then light it. You could light it from the top or through one of these holes, but I generally do it like that, and then I can just drop it on top. And then when you're making a brew, you can put your pan on top of there. It holds very steady. There you go. It holds very steady on that, and then that's how I make my quick brews. You can make a dinner on that easy. So what I'm going to do, I think I've showed you everything I need now. No, I've not. Just an old candle. This is just one that was going in the bin. A jug. This is just my induction hot plate. You can use your hob in the kitchen, or you can even use a camping stove for that. And then it needs to be an old pan that nobody's going to use anymore, because it's, once you've done it once, you'll never get the wax out the bottom of there. So there you go. Let's crack on and show you how we do it. Bring you back down here. So with these things, I tend to use a bread knife, just because I like using bread knives because of the serrations on them. I don't normally use my bushcraft knife for this. I make these at home. If I made them out, I wouldn't take that with me, but I don't kind of use them for it. I keep them for specific things like bushcraft. So bend it a little bit, and just get through it. And then all I do is get the scissors and cut about 8 slits around the outside. Okay, there we go. That's what you end up with. Get some wax off it. And then you end up with the wick sticking out. You can use the wick or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use it for this. I just use that to get it started when I light it. So all the wax in the pan. I have made these in the kitchen, but to stop yourselves getting moaned, just put something down, put some newspaper down or something when you're doing all this cutting, just to keep your kitchen side free from all this. And I'm just covering the table in my bar to put these on so it doesn't get messy. There's lots of different ways of doing it. You can mix these with cardboard. You can see that one there, it's a little bit bigger, and I rolled cardboard, so I kind of did the lasagna method. Just put bits of this in here now. So just a little trickle. Once that little bit in the bottom's done, you can start to add more, because that gives you your seal then. You can just see there the difference between one and the other. I put too much in this one, it's just poured out. So very quickly, I've got some more wax on the go, just to show you. If you haven't got a wick, I just use my last piece of kitchen paper, dip it in the wax, and then when that dries, that'll be perfect. I'll show you. I'll use this one to make a brew in a minute. Cup of coffee on its way. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, it works. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There you have it. And like I say, I have probably half a dozen of those things in my bag at any one time. I use them to make a brew, I use them to make me dinner. I just use them as firelighters. Just if the wood's a bit damp around about, you know you're going to get half an hour's burn. So I use them things. Just shove them in the bottom of the fire, and it helps loads. I'll just demonstrate the tuner stove going fully submerged and then lighting, and then I'll see you next time. Frilly boots. Okay, as promised, I'll just show you what I'm going to do with the tuner tin. So I've just got basically the side of a cardboard box, cut it to the same size as the tuner, and all I'm going to do now, get it in as tight as you can, squeeze it in there. That's been in there since yesterday. Need to get the lighter working, I think. Oh, there we go. Leave that burn in a minute. There we have it. It's proper in now.